It's in a man's nature to be a leader. Men are supposed to lead not only their household, they're supposed to lead their children. They're supposed to be a leader, in the entire family. Men are supposed to lead the nation. And when men are not in their natural leadership position, then you have a man that is operating outside of his natural way. And there are some women that do not want men to lead them for, certain reasons. But this one sister's going to kind of touch on some of this. Let's review it.
This. Men are supposed to be the leaders, the head of household, the provider. Yet every chance you get, you are choosing to question said person's judgment and decision making. But this is the man you chose to lead your home, correct? So you need to understand something. A man cannot efficiently lead if you not are allowing him to lead.
Now, she's 100% correct. A man can't efficiently lead because but I got to be fair because in all my dealings with what I'm talking about. What I've experienced over the years with my wife and even, previously and all of that, I never had my leadership questioned. Why? When you show consistency all the time with your leadership, you don't have too many questions, right? We talking about with the average woman. So if you say, hey, I'm going to make sure all the bills are paid, right? And you keep up with all the bills, nothing getting cut off, and you're not getting nasty letters or whatever the case may be, right? And you consistent with that sort of thing because you're going to be the leader of paying the bills, then your woman usually don't question it because she's never seen you like fall off or, you providing or, you saying you're going to do certain things, in the house with the kids, whatever it may be. And you always consistent. Your word is your bond. From my experience, your woman is going to just hear what you say and like, okay, and just trust your leadership. A lot of times, some women don't trust the leadership of a man. If he say he's going to do something and he don't do it, he half do it, then she got to solve the issue constantly. Where if you allow the woman to constantly solve your issue as a man, then she's not going to trust your leadership. And she's going to say, well, I need to do it then because obviously you can't do it. Now, leadership doesn't mean you don't take advantage of your wife's gifts. Let's say she's better at crunching numbers than you. It's okay as the leader of the house to say, hey, baby, look, I got this. What is that looking like financially? And she may be a financial whiz. It's okay. It doesn't say you're not a leader just because you don't come to her and say certain things. There's certain things I come to my wife about and ask her certain questions about. Because, yes, I feel I make decent decisions, but I'm human. I can make a mistake. And so I asked my wife, say, hey, what do you think about this? Or this type of deal going on with the business, what's your opinion about that? Or how you think I should say this? Or it may be times that I say, well, I'm going to say this. My wife like, nah, don't say that because that's going to come across this way, right? Like my wife has held me back on some things I was going to say even on this platform, right? Because I wanted to go in one day and my wife said, no, don't say it like that because it's going to come across like this. So I do take counsel, yes, from my wife but it's nothing wrong with that because she gives me a lot of great advice. She's never been wrong over the years. And even if I didn't want to hear it, she still didn't been wrong all these years, right? And we've been married going on 12 years this year. So it's okay to ask questions to your wife. It's not beneath you to do so as a man. She doesn't question my leadership just because I may ask her a question. You understand? So that's when sometimes women can have an issue. But there are also some women, let's go to the other aspect, which a lot of men like to talk about, that don't trust men enough to lead anything because they never saw true male leadership. Their father wasn't around, or if their father was around, he wasn't a leader, he was a beta male. The mammy ran everything in the house. He was just there, just taking up space, right? So she could not trust men because of that reason also. But I just want to give kind of like the two scenarios a little bit, just to be fair. But let's continue.
As women are constantly asking for the world, but once we get it, we're incapable of receiving it. Listen, men are very, very simple, but we as women are choosing to overcomplicate things that don't even need to be all that.
Now, what she said about men are very simple, yes. We are very simple. Ladies, it's not that hard to please a man. Sometimes y'all do too much. I'll be honest with you. A lot of men have said this, that y'all do too much. Prime example, you don't have to wear all that makeup you're wearing. You don't have to be doing too much to your hair like that. Like, yes, make it nice, of course. But some of y'all spending money on expensive wigs and all that. And the brothers be talking about, man, shoot, if I had natural, she keep it nice, she keep it tight, whatever. She wears some nice clothes like the flowing dresses or something where she looks respectful and classy. Like, men like that. Men like a woman that know how to cook. Men like women that know how to clean. Men like women that know how to do their thing in the bedroom with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a whole lot that men add. Listen, when men marry you, they don't marry you to change you. A lot of times you ladies want to marry a man and change him. That's wrong. Most men, when they marry you, stay, whatever you did to get him, just stay right there. Now, you can improve on what you did. Like improve on whatever you did to get him, you can improve on that. But don't switch it up. Whatever you do, don't switch it up. Stay right there. As men, wherever we got you at, just stay there. Just stay there. Because sometimes you get with your little girlfriends and y'all talking like y'all like to do and different ideas come along and just stay right where the man met you. And whatever your attitude was, whatever it may be, that why he loves you so much, just stay right there. If you see you veering off from that, get back to right there where he was at, and that's why he fell in love with you. Don't overcomplicate nothing. We are not complicated people as men. Men are more, what you would say, the black and white. They're not the gray area. Some women like to complicate things with men. Well, when you said this, when you think it, that's not how we think. If what that man said, that's what he meant. Not all that. Well, you said this, but did you really mean this? No, that's how a woman thinks. Don't interpret what we say through the lens of a woman. Interpret through the lens of the man you with. You understand? But let's continue.
Nobody wants to deal with somebody for the long term that is constantly nitpicking and micromanaging and second guessing and re-questioning. It's unhealthy and it's also unfair. At some point, we have to acknowledge that we are also part of the fucking problem. So let me ask you this, sis. Do you want to be the man or you want to keep him?
That's actually the best question. Do you want to be the man or do you want to keep him? Now, I would tell you right now, no man who's a heterosexual, straight-laced man wants another man. No way, form, or fashion. He don't want a trans woman. He don't want a biological woman trying to take his space or his place. He don't want that. Men that think like myself, femininity is the best thing about you, right? That's the polar opposite of myself. I'm masculine, you feminine. I didn't get with my wife because she's masculine. I got with her because she's extremely feminine. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love is femininity. That's what most men love is femininity. Okay? Stay there. Focus on trying to be a soft girl with your man. Don't try to step into his realm and try to get involved with that, because to get involved with what men do, we're built for this, okay? A lot of women that's dealing with issues that men deal with, it ages them very fast. They stress out. They're getting older, tired. A lot of these young girls today, if you look at them, I've seen it. You have millennial young ladies and young men too, look just older than me. And I'm in my 40s. I say, how are you 25 and you look older than me, bruh? Come on, y'all seen this. We've seen Gen X men and women look younger in their 40s than some of these children. I say children because they ain't 20, you're a kid to me. But these kids that's in their 20s. And I'm like, Lord, what is going on with y'all? Y'all don't even look young like y'all used to, some of y'all. And I don't know if it's the food, it's the weed y'all smoking. I don't know what y'all got going on. A lot of y'all don't like to drink water. Water should be your best friend. But take care of yourself. Drink water. Enjoy your life. Shoot, you should not be looking older than someone in their 40s. So Lord, by the time you get in your 40s, you're going to look even worse. But the key to soft girl life, ladies, is allowing your man to lead. And if you don't have a man that's a true leader, well, you picked him. And maybe he just got in the mode, well, he is a leader, but you fought him so much that he like, man, whatever, man. You do whatever you want. I'm just tripped. Don't let that man get in that position because he can resent you. Let a man be a doggone man. That's what I was told a long time ago. Let that man be a man. Don't no. If he needs, listen, you got to understand, God created woman to be the helpmeet. Help him. Not do it for him. Help him. God never intended women to be working hard and doing things that men. Sure, you could do a whole lot of things outside of the natural design, but things run more efficiently when you stay in a natural design. For instance, a car that runs on, let's say, premium fuel, right? In order to run it at optimal ways, it'd be premium fuel. Now, you could put mid-grade, possibly. It'll run for how long, I don't know, but that car is regulated to run premium. So you could run that car on something outside of the design, but eventually it's going to break down because it wasn't designed to run on mid-grade or regular. It was meant to run on premium. So women who's leading a man or feeling like I'm the boss chick and this and that and the third, yeah, okay, you can do that. And I have no issue with the boss chick within proper balance, because not the boss chick that's I'm trying to get the bag. It sounds like a man. That getting the bag talk, that sounds like a man. And most men, that's not attractive to them. You talking about getting the bag. You acting like you a competitor with a man. You know what I'm saying? But let that man lead, because trust me, if you won't let him lead and he's a decent man, there's women listening right now that would love to take that man and she would let him lead all day long because she's tired. Trust me on that.